That's it. Hey, Mikey!
Food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my dolly sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
Yep, sold at food markets only. Oh my goodness. Good afternoon, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. Welcome to the Deadbeat Club. Yep, I'm being a deadbeat today. I was supposed to do this mail call video yesterday, but I just didn't get around to it. I was feeling a little under the weather, and then last night I stayed up into the wee hours of the morning playing on the Handy Andy channel, being a moderator over there, just hanging out, acting like a fool. Hello, Mr. James Eller. You got better prizes out of the box of broken hearts than I did last night. That was pretty good little haul you got for that for that roll. The roll didn't have anything in it, but you got some goods, so I was happy about that. Hi, Linda Wallace. Hi, Mikey. We are leaving Long Beach, heading to Maryland to drive to New Jersey to see a family member rushed in for immediate surgery. Ooh, well, y'all be careful, Mikey. That's a long trip. A lot of traveling, especially on holiday weekend. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Linda. I woke up a little funky today and took a nap. But anyway, we're going to do my little mail call. I don't know who did this. I got this from Florida Thunder Digging with Rob. And these in the middle are his limited edition stickers. And this is number 8 of 50. And I had mentioned that I would like to get one. Hey, Mudslot, that I would like to get one, but I didn't have any money at the time when I mentioned it. You know, end of the month, I never have any money. And so then this envelope showed up, and it's had a note in it that said, Susie, one of your wonderful viewers on your stream paid for the Minardo sticker, the limited edition Minardo sticker for you, which was this one. And then these two were also included in the package. So I don't know which one of my viewers did that, but thank you very much. Rob is actually a person that I know in person. And the same day I had won a sticker pack. And so let me get these off, and I will show you the sticker pack that I got. There are a couple of duplicates in it. I won. Let's see if I can get these all. I was real tickled to see a metal detecting with Randy in there. That's one of the Michigan bunch. Admonish the Metal. I'm not familiar with that channel, but I will certainly go check them out. Most of these I am already members on, but so I won this sticker pack. I finally won a duck race. And that was my prize package, was my little duckies. Got me some new stickers for my board, which I'm working on my board. So I got Ohio River History, Digging Florida, Brooklyn Treasure Hunter, Admonish the Metal, and Metal Detecting with Randy to add to my board. I may have to start a second board. It's getting pretty full. So, oh, thank you, Mudslot. Most of them have some significance to them. This was given to me by an old friend. Most of the people that gave me these have since passed away. This was given to me by the original lead singer for the Outlaws back, I'm going to say 40-something years ago. The one underneath it's actually my original wedding ring. This one I actually got in an auction online. I have 2 of these. I got them from my niece, but they were way too big. This one belonged to my mom. That one belonged to my grandma. And this one I got after the person who purchased it for me had passed away. He had hidden it away in our Scrabble box. And after I emptied his house, he had a stroke and passed away. And I was supposed to go there for Valentine's Day. And I ended up going there to pack his things. Well, I knocked the Scrabble box over and this one was in it. So that was a kind of a posthumous gift from my friend Tommy. This one, yeah, that's the one that I've had that ring almost 50 years. It's all of them are sterling. I had a couple more I used to wear, but when I had the brain biopsy, they made me take them all off, and I misplaced a couple. So I'll have to try to find them. One of them is a peace sign, and I don't know, and the other is another of these sterling silver spoon rings. Okay, more in my mail call. These items are from spray can coins. 2 of them I bought in auction for the amazing price of $1 each, because I guess everybody was asleep. And yeah, I love sterling. I'm not a gold person. This one I won in one of Spray Can's treasure hunts. And I'm going to take it out of the capsule because they just don't show under the scope very well in the capsule. They tend to reflect. But I got this lovely painted Canadian quarter. I used to have one of these and I gave it away. Oops. Get it turned around here. This one, the poppies are painted on. And so I'm glad to have another one of those. I don't save a whole lot of foreign coins, but I do kind of like the painted ones. They're kind of different. And then I paid $1 for this. This is a 1904 rated at AU plus Indian head. Yeah, people weren't paying attention that night. I mean, it's not perfect, but for $1, I mean, really? Are you kidding me? I stole this penny. Yep, I sure did. It's in pretty darn good shape for a 1904 that's been circulated. And the other thing I got is this 3-penny set of steel pennies. It has the S, the P, and the D. And they are not in perfect condition, but they're not bad. This one has some damage below the mint mark on the S. But they're in, I'll show you the card they're in. Saw some mint State Indian Head Cents of Long Beach in slabs. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of slab stuff. I just can't afford it. I'm trying to figure out what this mark up here is. I don't know. I can't find my pointer right now. But yeah, up here, it almost looks like somebody tried to drill a hole in it or something. It doesn't go all the way through. And then the D is really weird. It's got all these speckles over it. This is in a plastic thing. So, but look how it looks like shrapnel. I don't know how to describe that. But you can't really see it until you put it under the scope. But I paid $1 for these 3 pennies. And I'm going to flip it over so you can see the reverses. Now that line across there, that's just the seal on the envelope it's in. That's not damage to the coin. I'll show you in a second when I can flip to the other camera. Because it's actually in a nice little card. Trying to get the camera to focus a little better. But yeah, it's all 3 of the 1945 steel cents in a nice little display card, which I think that's pretty cool. It's smaller than I thought it was, but I paid $1 for that. So, and so my 2 auction purchases were a total of $2. So instead of PayPaling him $2, I sent him a $2 bill. So I paid spray can with a $2 bill, which I told him, that way he could keep it or give it away, do whatever he wanted to with it. But I thought it was better than pay it with a PayPal. So that's what was in my mail yesterday when I went down to the P.O. box. Did get some coins for your albums, cherry picked Kittle, a strike through Morgan, and a PCGS MS64 1881S rainbow toned. Cool stuff. Also got the name Pokemon Silver Pores. Oh, cool. So anyway, this is all my loot that I got yesterday. So it was worth going down to the post office for. And then last night I did splurge. I was trying to make myself feel better. Those of you who have not yet watched my health update video may not know that I got some pretty upsetting news when I went to the specialist on Thursday. And so I splurged and made a donation to Andy's channel. And one of the things about Andy's channel is you always get something back. Like for each roll you donate for, and his roll donations are $5 a roll for halves. So I donated for 4 rolls, and you get 4 pulls from the box of broken hearts for each roll. So even if there's nothing in your rolls, if you donate for 4 rolls, you're going to get at least 16 pulls out of the box. And I got some pretty good things. I did get a bunch of wheat pennies, but I also got a V nickel and a Kennedy, a 40% Kennedy half, and a war nickel, and an old British penny, And I think I might have got a Merc. I'm not sure. But I ended up with a bunch of stuff that'll be here later in the week. And the things I don't keep out of there, I put in my gift away container, so they don't go to waste. And truth be told, it's a good way to support his channel, fill in the holes in my collection, and also be able to pass something on to you guys, because my budget's pretty limited. So that's one of the things that happens. Now, I wanted to go detecting today, but A, I wasn't feeling really good, and B, it's really hot, 100% humidity right now, and now it's starting to cloud up. We have Tropical Storm Colin off the shores of the Carolinas, and it's starting to creep up into our area as far as the thunderstorm part of it. Nothing major, but it's going to be raining just about every day. I may get to go out a little bit tomorrow. I was going to go do the farmer's market, but I'm not prepared for that. So I will do that next week. Oh, and my insurance company, a couple of years ago, they started giving us money that we could use to purchase healthcare products with. And I got a watch that was supposed to do my blood pressure and how many steps I take and all of that stuff. We could not ever get that watch to work. So I ordered a different one, and I got my watch. And it is made by the same company that makes my security cameras. So I didn't even have to put a separate app on my phone. I've burned 2 calories today and 97 steps since I put my watch on. But this will help me when I am out detecting. I will be able to keep an eye on my heart rate and things like that. I've been having a little problem with AFib, which is irregular heartbeat. So this will kind of alert me if I need to bring my happy self in. Yeah, see, my heart's a little bit high right now. My heart rate's 102, and it shouldn't be quite that high. But anyway, it's got all these groovy things on it, and this one actually works. Unlike the first one they gave me, which was awful. And it also monitors this stuff while you sleep. So, pretty cool. Cost me nothing. And I'm very happy to have it, because it's just another tool that will help me keep an eye on things so I don't get out in the wild out there and have something bad happen. Got to get Miss Dawn's stuff mailed out, and Mark Thomas's stuff, but I don't have a box here big enough to put Dawn's in, so I'm gonna have to go find one. I thought I did, but I don't. Hi, Furry. How you doing? So I don't know if I'm gonna go get car wash quarters this week or not. And the reason that I say that is I have all these things lying around on my desk still that need to be sorted through and looked at. And I think maybe this week on the Monday Lodo show, we're going to do that instead of going and bringing more coins in. Like this box. This is nickels. All kinds of nickels. Oh, there's some quarters in here too. with little notes in them. So I think we're going to actually just take some looks at some of these items. This one has a note that says misaligned rim under date on a dime. So, but there's like all kinds of coins and things in here. I don't even know what. I think that's a Chuck E. Cheese or something. I don't know what this is. Oh no, this is a token from Monterey, California, which I must have gotten from my sister or my niece, because my niece was born in Monterey. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that I think we may just take a look at on the show rather than bringing more coins in and getting even further behind. But yeah, this is a Monterey, California Fisherman's Wharf token. That should be in my token box. So I think my token box is right here. So let's put that where it goes. I have different, I don't have a lot of tokens. The most of the ones that I have, I found. This is one of my, I found this metal detecting. This is a pretty cool token. This is someone's 18-month Narcotics Anonymous sobriety token. I hope they only lost the token and not the sobriety. But I dug this in the yard of the house my niece was living in here a couple years ago on Thanksgiving. This one came from the same yard. This is the what's the name of it? The Crew of the Mystic Magnolias, which is a Mardi Gras group of all women from Fairhope, Alabama, which is near Mobile. And this was from their 1995 Mardi Gras. How it ended up in the front yard of a house in Virginia, I do not know. But that's where I found it. And then this one, I think, is from a Belk Lindsay store, or a Belk's store. Yeah, this is from Belk's. I don't know what that was about exactly, but Home of Better Values. I don't know how old it is or anything. This one's plastic. This was a surface find. 4-leaf clover for good luck. It doesn't have any business name or anything on it. It just 4-leaf clover. This one, I think I got from Digging with Deej, the house on the rock, where they have the world's largest carousel. I'm not sure what this one is. Good luck always accompany the bearer. May good luck always accompany the bearer. And it's got a horseshoe on it. Don't know where it's from. Doesn't really say on there where this is from, but there's a little C in a circle down at the bottom. Don't know. Like I said, don't know where that came from. I mean, what company it came from. I know it's a metal detecting find. This is just something I stuck in here temporarily. Friends, got a little dolphin on it. I don't think it's silver, but it hasn't been tested. But it doesn't look like it's silver because it's got some crusty rusty there. This isn't really a token, but it kind of is. It's actually a ring from the 1938 Chicago exhibition. This is a metal detecting find. It says a century of progress. And then it has Chicago, 1833 to 1933. So I thought it was 38, but it's 33. I stand corrected. It's just silver plated. They made them in silver, gold, and silver plate. The silver plate ones were adjustable and they were the cheapest. But it's still selling online for 25, 30 bucks. So, hey, Mike the Greek. So that needs to go in my ring tray. But yeah, I just got all these things all over. So Monday we may be just visiting what's in the purple and pink box and why is it in here. I'm trying to get them into albums, and there's some we need to check for RPMs and DDRs, and there's a bunch of Louisiana Purchase ones. There's just a lot of nickels and quarters and lions and tigers and bears in here. So, you know, I may or may not go get quarters. I just don't know yet. That's kind of up in the air because there's so much other stuff I need to look at here. Want to remind everyone that starting this week, the Sweep in the Dirt metal detecting show, which normally is on at 6 p.m. on Wednesdays, will be on at a new time. And that new time is going to be 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the middle of the afternoon. And that is because I'm trying to free up that later time spot while we have cooler weather, a little bit cooler, in the evening so that I can go detect. I cannot go detecting in the middle of the day. It's almost 100 degrees every day. So I thought, well, we're going to move that show to the middle of the day when people need to come in the house and cool down. And then I can go out later and film some content. So I'll be putting a video out to remind everyone that I'll be moving to the middle of the day on Wednesdays. And we'll still be having the pop-up Deadbeat Club whenever I feel like sitting down and doing it. I don't know what the importance of this nickel is, but it's in a, oops, it's in the floor now. But it's in a capsule, and I'm not sure why. Somebody may have just sent it to me that way. But there's a lot of this kind of stuff on my desk that we're going to be investigating. And I'm also going to be pulling out the test kit for gold and silver. And because we have bags of stuff. And when I say bags of stuff, that's just what I mean. A lot of these are things that are not marked that I found metal detecting or what have you. Like there are parts of chains in here, you know, where there may have been a mark on them at one time, but they're broken. Well, yeah. I mean, I have all these items that, now this one I know for sure is not silver. That's just a Jennifer Lopez necklace, but I have all these things, parts of chains, broken goodies, and I'm going to use them to show people how to use test kit. Now this one does have a mark on the back, but it's costume, so I don't know that there's any precious metal involved, but it is a brand name costume piece of jewelry. But we will be using some of these things as test victims to see if they have any monetary value. There's a lot of them. I don't know if that's something you guys interested in or not. I'm pretty sure this chain is marked 925. Maybe not. I was told when I got it, it was 925, but I don't necessarily believe it. So we will be learning how to use the test kit. I already know, but other people, yeah, you're in the right place, you old deadbeat. How you doing, Mark? Hey, Mike. Mike and Mark and Mikey. The gang's all here. So anyway, and there's more of this kind of thing in another box. And then there's some bags down here with metal detecting finds in them that I haven't even gone through yet. There's some more things in here. Oh, here's one of my rings, my sterling rings that I took off at the hospital. I can put that one back on now. That one was given to me. Oops, I guess I can't. My hand's too swollen. That one was given to me by the same person that gave me this one. She's been deceased for a long time now. And then these are some vintage sterling items, or allegedly sterling items. I also have the earrings that go with this. I have to look this up and I have to test them because even though they are marked sterling, there is some question about them. And then this pair of earrings was actually, they are also sterling and they were a gift. But the clasps don't look sterling. The main part of them look sterling, but I don't know about the clasps. So we're going to test that as well. So there's some of the stuff I'm going to try to work with. And then I have like little containers sitting around with quarters in them that we have not looked at for errors. So there's just a lot of stuff that I need to do. So like I said, I may or may not go get quarters this week. It just depends. But anyway, that was, ew, that's nasty. That was my mail call. And of course, we'll have mail later on in the week from my visit over to Handy Andy's last night. So this is a grubbed up quarter right there. I might go get quarters only because the next one in the sequence of the women's quarters, I believe, came out this week or is coming out the beginning of next week. And that will be the Wilma Mankiller, who was the first female principal chief of the Cherokee Nation. So I might get quarters just to see if we can snag one of those up before they get all beat to snot. And I still need the one for our book. As soon as I get that, I can. This book is most likely going to become part of the July giveaway. And then I have some things that were donated by Mike the Greek for the end of July. We're going to do Christmas in July for the gift away. So it could be really interesting. But this book is only missing one. So I'm pretty sure we can complete it between now and the end of the month. We are missing a Puerto Rico. Oh, no, we're actually missing more than that. I take that back. We're missing. No, that's all we're missing is Puerto Rico. We got everything else in here. These extra spaces down at the bottoms are just for, like, maybe if we find some different mint marks or something, or W's or whatever. But yeah, we're missing the Puerto Rico in this book. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to get another statehood book because I have used all of them up. I at one time had a backlog of about 9 of them. He got past more than, well, let me explain that, Mark. When he started the stream, he only had 10 donations. I was the 10th of them. And then I added one roll for Lucky James Eller. After that, more people came in after he had already had 11 set up. You know, he had already had 11 people set up. And then more people, the bag lady and a couple other people, wanted in. So really, he finished his original list at about 1:15 in the morning when he did me. That's why we kept joking around about, you know, whether or not I was going to stay awake long enough, because I was the last one on the list. And then I had added the one roll for James Eller. So that should have been the end of the stream. But then some more people sent money and he just kept trying to go and go until he was just too tired to go anymore. And frankly, I really wanted him to stop and go check on his cat. But yes, he did sneak in some rolls that were not originally on the list. They were added on later. Plus, there were 3 or 4 people that won rolls for like 300 watch hours or 200 watch hours. So there were 2 or 3 more rolls that got thrown in on that. So yeah, anything past me and James Eller were an add-on that he had not originally intended to be visiting. So that's why that happened. He was actually being a nice guy. He could have just said, okay, you know, at this point, I got to shut it down. But yeah, he added a bunch of people on at the end. Because Andy does that. I'll be right back. I got to get a beverage. My voice is going. But if you go back and you look at the original list that was pinned at the top of the live stream, it shows 1 through 10, and 10 was me. So now once mine was done and the one roll for James was done, I went to bed. So I don't know how long he stayed on after that. Well, yeah, it is, but he has viewers because he lives in Utah. He's West Coast, and a lot of us that were in there were East Coast, and we were starting to fade fast. But it's very typical for Andy to go 6 or 8 hours. You know, he'll go till he's about to fall over. Did I get anything good? Well, there was nothing in my 4 rolls, but for each roll that you donate for on Andy's channel, you also get 4 pulls from the box of broken hearts, which is really a bucket. I don't know why he calls it a box, but it's the box of broken hearts. And I got a number of wheat pennies, but I also got a V nickel, a 40% Kennedy, a British penny, a war nickel, and something else out of my 16. And then I got 1 roll that I got for James Eller. And James managed to not get any wheat pennies, I don't think. I think he got a small piece of silver. He got a mercury. And I have forgotten what the other 2 things were that he got. But I don't think there were any pennies involved in his. I like getting rolls from Andy because, number one, he doesn't ask for like an extreme amount of money for a donation, and you can just get a roll. You know, you can participate for $5. And the fact that whether you get anything or not in your rolls, you're going to get something from the box of broken hearts. Yeah, so I know if I get 4 rolls for $20, I'm going to get at least 16 coins of some kind back. They may not add up to a total of $20, but I'm going to get 16 coins. Now, the last time I got way more because I also got one of the things that came out of the bucket was 5 extra pulls, so I ended up with 21 or 22, 21 pulls, out of which I got several pieces of silver, and you know, it added up to more than what I donated. So I'm never unhappy with what I get from there because if I don't need it in my personal collection, I just put it over in my giveaway box and pass it along to someone who may need it. Yeah, this is No, that's not it. Oh, and then on top of that, I got the 25 last night. I got the 25 likes prize, which was a 1903 Indian head. So yeah, the copper round, that was the Zombug. I thought that was cool, actually. I couldn't remember what it was, but yeah, that was kind of a cool, interesting little piece. But yeah, I couldn't remember exactly what you got, but I knew you got some pretty cool things for 4 pulls. So, but yeah, yeah, because he's not monetized yet either. So he's not getting, super chats or any of that stuff. Yep. That's one of my favorite channels to actually make a donation in, because it helps him and I end up with something. I don't like when I go to a channel and I make a donation and I don't get anything back. It just, even if it's just a sticker. That's one of the reasons I never really got into doing that kind of thing too much. First of all, I am so slow at searching roles that, people would be on my channel for 92 hours or something. Oh, yeah, what's this? Oh, yeah, that's my presidential coin that I thought was a quarter that I found the last time I went out detecting. It's pretty grubby. We were talking about this one last night in Andy's stream, that, the great debate on whether or not you should clean coins. And I said, look, I got this presidential coin that I found digging the other night, and it's pretty grubbed up. I thought it was a quarter till I got home and knocked all the dirt off of it. But it's pretty nasty as far as discoloration, and I'm debating on whether or not to use it in an experiment of coin cleaning. Yeah, I've got 24 hours. Well, that's just not Andy, though. The speeding it up a little. People say the same thing about me. They also say I shouldn't discuss my medical issues. But when your whole life is governed by your medical issues, it's hard to do that. Actually, I think Andy's stream moves pretty fast compared to some of the ones that I have been on. And you have to remember also that he's trying to do his search and monitor the stream, and people think that's easy, and it's not. It's why I'm so painfully slow. And that's why I don't do any kind of roll donation. Part of who I ate? Who did you eat? Are you eating people? Don't tell me we've got somebody else besides Mikey with his children tenders. But yeah, this coin is laying here on my desk because I actually thought it was a quarter. I thought I had dug 5 quarters till I brought it home and cleaned it up and realized, no, that's a Lincoln dollar. Oh, yeah, I think I got a presidential dollar. That was the other. I got a Jefferson. That was the other thing that I got out of the box of broken hearts, was a presidential dollar. Yeah. I knew it was something else because I remember saying I didn't have one of those. And the one I got is like a proof or something. But this one's just, I dug it out of the tot lot. Yeah, by 1 o'clock in the morning, he starts getting wound down. But normally he would not have had that many people. Like I said, I should have been the last one. But then all those other contests got thrown in because a whole bunch of people hit their channel watch hours. So he had awards to give to them that there was like 3 or 4 of those, and each one of them, in addition to picking their prize, also got a role searched. So yeah, it did go on quite a while, but it was really supposed to be, I was supposed to be the last one because I was the last one that paid before the stream started. But Andy is a people pleaser. So as long as people want to hang out in there and there are coins to be searched, Andy will be doing it. And my channel would not even exist as far as the coin collecting part of it, because my channel started out as a metal detecting channel until COVID. And then I switched it over to my coin collection because I was quarantined. The microscope you are looking at this coin through was donated to my channel by Handy Andy. A lot of the books that I have given away over the past couple of years that we have filled up with coins and given out were donated to this channel by Handy Andy. He was my first full-time mod before there was a Handy Andy channel. So yeah, I'm kind of the same Handy Andy school, and it's probably why neither one of us have gotten monetized yet, because well, I took a nap in the middle of the show. I calculated out about how long it takes him to do X number of rolls, and I set my alarm and I took a nap and came back. And when I came back, there were 2 people ahead of me. So he had gotten a little bit behind, but that doesn't really bother me. But like I said, the fact that he is West Coast makes it a little long for me. But it was my own fault that I was that late on the roster, because I had to pay all my bills before I could see if I had enough money to make a donation this month. And that's how I have to do is I pay all my bills, and then I see where I'm at money wise, and I make my 1 donation a month and get some coins back from him, and that's how right now I am keeping things coming into my collection. Oh, great. Lens just popped out of my glasses. Yeah. No wonder I couldn't see right. The lens was in there all sideways. Oh, now I can't see at all. Oh, but that's because I just put some drops in my eye. So anyway, I have done said mail call. So thanks to Florida Thunder Digging with Rob for the stickers, and to whomever was in his channel that paid for that 1 limited edition sticker and had it sent to me. And also thank you to everybody that was half asleep during Spray Can Coins auction that allowed me to pick up 2 pretty cool items for just $2. And so I'll have probably next week have a handy packet for us to look at. But anyway, I got some other things I got to work on today, like my eBay store. I got to start trying to make some money. And then starting on next Saturday morning, I'm going to at least once a month try to go sell some of my jewelry at the local farmers market, which finally has a new management. I refused to go back last year because I didn't like the management. But there's a nice young lady running it this year who seems to be doing a good job. So, and she's going to allow me to, instead of using one of their small tables for $7, she's going to help me set up my 10 by 10 canopy, and I can have the whole 10 by 10 space for $7. So that's gonna give me a lot more room, because I can't set my stuff up on one of their small tables. I would have to buy 3 or 4, and I just can't do that. So they used to be free, but anyway, she's working with me because the tents draw attention to the market and get more people to pull in. So she's happy that I'm going to bring one. So I've got to start getting organized to do that stuff. If you did not watch my health update video, go watch it and you'll understand what the focus on finances is, why it's become even more critical. That being said, I'm going to go work on my eBay store. I don't even know if I have the link for my eBay store up here. I don't think I do. Right now, there's not a whole lot in it. There's some stuff from an old Tokyo Comic-Con. There's some music CDs, some collectible shot glasses, and a few other odds and ends. But I've got a lot of stuff I need to get listed. Got some vinyl records I want to get listed. 45s. Most of you are too young to even know what a 45 is. I think it's a gun, but it's not. Or it wasn't in my day. Well, it was, but oh, where's my link? Where's my link? I gotta go through my eBay stuff. I don't even know. I haven't sold anything for a while because I haven't really been staying up on it. Where is the link to my eBay store? Oh, come on. I can't find the link to my eBay store. Mostly because I can't see. And I keep trying to scroll, and it keeps scrolling me back down to the bottom of the page. I don't know why it's doing this. Weird. Well, anyway, I have one. I'll post it later, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. They should not allow old ladies to operate things like this. I know why it was scrolling down. I had my arm touching my space bar on my keyboard. Oh, am I a dummy? Oh. Congratulations on opening an eBay store. I guess that's where my link is. Yeah, how about that? I found it. Yeah. If you want to go see. Oh, did I put it in there? Yeah, I forgot we did that, Mark. See, I'm getting brain fog. 78. I actually have some 78s, Mark. A few old blues things, like on Bluebird Records and stuff out of Mississippi. Not very many of them, though. But yeah, I forgot we put that Nightbot command in there for the eBay store. Thank you. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. I do not buy coins on there. I will buy coin supplies, you know, like 2x2 things and yeah, stuff like that. But I don't buy actual coins on eBay. I just don't trust people. There's some tremendous lies on there. Do I have an original Journey record? I don't know, James. I'd have to look. It's a possibility. If I do, it would probably be albums, though, rather than 45s. But I might. I don't know, because sometimes when I get 45s, I'll have to buy like a whole box in order to get the one or two that I want. So I've been slowly going through them. You remember the old 45 tote boxes? They held like anywhere from 25 to 50 records in them. I have probably 25 or 30 of those. Yeah, that's the thing, Mark. You do have to be careful. You know, look at how long they've been a seller, look at what their feedback looks like. Now, see, like I've had my account, I think, since 2001 or something. I mean, so I've been on there for a long time, and I just got back in to selling on there again in the past year. I didn't sell anything for a long time on there, but I don't have any. I now have a negative that I got because they said I canceled their order for no reason, and that was not the truth. I went to package the order and I dropped the cup and broke it. So I immediately emailed this person, and this was an item that cost under $10. It was a cup, and I dropped it and broke it. I'm 70 years old. shit happens. And they filed a negative report saying that I canceled the order for no reason. And that's not true. The item got broken. Did she want me to ship it to her broken? No. I gave her an immediate refund and an apology and said, I'm sorry. When I was packaging the item, I dropped it and it broke. And I did not have another cup like it to send. I don't think that deserves a negative. Oh, that's the first negative I've had since like 2003 or something. So there you go. You're just going to have some Karen out there that's a butthole. So I'm going to have to go and deal with that now. And so I'll catch up with y'all probably before Monday. But if not, I'll see y'all Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern time for the Low Dough Coin Collecting Show. Later, Gators.